everybody! We are doing a solo project today because, quite honestly, nobody wanted to do this fucking episode with me. So I'm doing it solo. Fuck it, I'm doing it on my own. We're doing it live.
Do it live! Fuck it!
And the main reason why nobody wanted to fucking do it with me is because apparently, unbeknownst to me and my own, nobody in my circle or group likes coffee beer. Who would have fucking thunk it?
Fucking thing sucks!
And not me. So I'm doing it solo. Solo dolo, all the way alone, so.
People ask how I'm doing. The real answer is I'm doing shitty. But I can't say I'm doing.
Come on, stop whining.
Anywho, so I got 4 beers. Clearly, is this stout season, and around this time when this stuff finally comes out, which I'm finally getting good at fucking actually tracking these episodes down to where it needs to be done. We got several rarities. By this time, most of these should already be out. Java Space from 11 Below, The Floor is Java from No Label, Black Mass from Brash, and The French Press from St. Arnold's. So, I mean, I know there's a lot of different types of coffee beers out there, but these are like the locally most popular ones. And my personal favorite is a tie between Java and Black Mass. Now, yes, there's other coffee beers, but the reason I didn't add them on here, I mean, I know St. Arnold's and Brash have other versions of coffee beer. I know Equal Parts has their coffee beer. The problem with those, and the reason they're not added onto this list, is because they're aged in bourbon barrels. I wanted to keep it very simple and very just contained to a single thing, which is just coffee. They just added coffee to their stouts. Let's keep it the most simplest form, is Mazzable, Espresso, Java. So it's the season's way past. It's an episode I've been wanting to do for a long time. I ideally want to do it with other people, but like I said, nobody likes coffee beers. So I'm doing it on my own. So bear with me on this, and fuck each and every one of you motherfuckers that want to do this. The French Press. The St. Arnold's French Press. Not much to it than that to explain. It's an Imperial Coffee Porter, not even a stout. I'm not bad on that part, but then again, they're more famous for their French Porter during this time of year. Dude, I was surprised how many people were like jocked over it. They do age them, and last year they aged it in brandy barrels, which I wasn't a fan of. I did like their bourbon barrel one, and they do have a double. I think they're gonna re-release this year. So let's do the damn dance. Now we're going by base, color, and value here. I'm not gonna pour too much into it. Oh, look at that loveliness. So color and texture is great. It's a little not as dark. The coffee's really sticking out. It's really like a real Folgers make you wake up. So smells okay. The coffee's pretty strong in it, but the porter. I've just never been a fan of porter. That's the honest fact on that. Porters do make good pastry beers, but at the same time, it also makes it kind of like, what it does is it kind of just downplays the flavor of it. It kind of feels like it's watered down. So in that aspect, that's the reason I don't like porters. Stouts has always been an ideal thing for me, in my opinion, to mix sugary treats with it, like cake, stuff like that, strawberry cheesecake. It's just stouts makes it well because stouts already a bolder, thicker flavor, and it just mixes well with it. So tastes like coffee. Tastes just like coffee. That's actually enjoyable. It's not a bad, like I said, it's a good coffee beer. It literally is tasting like it drinks like black coffee with some good sugar in it. So I don't know which brand. I think they use a local coffee brew to make this. Could be wrong. I remember seeing the list now, so I'll probably do some research and hit on the bottom here when I get done with it. Moving on. I recall a long time ago, we had Java Space on here for the Negative Space face-off, and this is the beer that killed Eric.
Flashback.
I
hate coffee.
I love that. And killed him good. The people don't remember the negative space episode. Go back and look at it. I'll probably try to figure out what to ding it up here. But this is literally the negative space edition. When negative space came out, it's a chocolate stout. They made it got extremely popular, and then they mixed coffee into it, and then that was just called negative space with Java. And then from then on, that Java itself became a popular thing, and it gets its own release now. When negative space now does their thing, this is literally the brother that went off and did his own adventure, and they've been trying to duplicate it ever since. This goes for about, 9%, so it's not that strong. 9%. This I think is 8. French press is 8. This is 9%. I mean, shit. Why tease? Let's get this joint on the road. There's a huge difference on the color. It's a lot darker. It's a lot more complete. It's a lot has a good texture to it. When it comes to the smell of it, we'll see. The smell is not as strong as the French press. I have to really get into it. Alright. Oh. Taste is more subdued. It's not as complete as that one, but it's a lot more smoother. So the stout is very imperishable. The stout adds the flavor to it, but the coffee is not as strong as I remembered it. It's an easy drinker. So this is a lot. The coffee is not overwhelming, and it doesn't linger as bad. So for those who doesn't really care for, this is a good beer for people who don't really like coffee beer. It actually hits pretty strong, but is not overwhelming like the French press. So this is like pretty much French press light, but I feel like it has a more richer, bolder taste to it. So I'm gonna stay behind it at this time and be like, this is still my favorite. We're gonna get to the Java and we're gonna get to the Black Mass here in a minute. But so far, Java Space is winning outright this race. Next stop! It's gonna be the floor is Java. The floor is Java, and I like the artwork on this because it's literally a Nintendo thing. More specifically, Super Mario 3. For those who haven't played that, here's a little fresh reminder. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have a big screen version of it. Yep. But let's not cut into it. No label out of Katy, Texas. This is a lot lighter than most the coffee beers. An 8, a 9. This is gonna be a 6.3. It's pretty light. Let's see how it holds up. Beer. Look at that. Just as dark. Just as dark as the one previous one. Smells not as strong. So that's when the percentage starts coming in. Let's go ahead. It's an easy drinker. Oh, the coffee comes in at the very, very back. So the first part is like a regular basic stout. The coffee doesn't come in to the very end, so it's not overwhelming. So this is for people who. All right, so let's break this down here for a second. French press is pure coffee. That's all you're gonna taste from beginning to end. Pure fucking black sugar cane coffee. Java Space. It's a good balance of stout and coffee from beginning to end, but not as overwhelming. But it's a hint of it. This is a weird like afterthought, where in the beginning you don't taste nothing but stout, but then at the very end, the final bite, you get the coffee. You get the Java coffee. So it's how you want to approach it. If you want, like, and again, I'm standing by this one still. Java Space still the best one so far. Mainly because the taste is consistent. Right now we're going based on consistent. The look it looks incredible. It looks like a great solid dark beer. But it's just that consistency of it, and I don't like that the coffee taste comes at the very, very fucking end. It almost tastes watered down to a certain extent. Now, I'm not gonna even bring that part up. But yeah, it's the consistency of it. It's my issue of it. This is their when this was released, this was their first year doing it. So this year they probably improved on it, and I'm sure they added some new kicks and tricks to it. So I'm hoping for the best for them. But it's a great local beer for people who don't just want to go ahead and try it, but not too crazy about coffee beer. You can try to test them out with this and to see how it goes from there. But at the end of the day, it's still coming third place for me. Last but not least,
Let the seance begin. Black Masses.
Masses is St. Arnold. Big fuck you to everything really. They got fucking so much trouble when they released this beer the first year, and I'm not gonna get into too much detail to why. But for fuck's sake, and I'm pretty sure I interviewed it on here with Eric before. It's a hilarious concept. The Black Mass. They literally held a Black Mass to release this beer. And if you don't know what that is, then Google it. I love Brash for the uniqueness, the unique name, the unique titles. And I love Brash around this time of year, because around this time of year is when they really start releasing their fucking... Because as much as Brash is mainly, in my opinion, mainly really popular and known for the stouts. And a lot of it is bourbon aged stouts, rye aged stouts. Super double, triple stouts. Like they go dark and deep.
Darkness deep as hell.
Let's stop fucking pussy freaking around. Let's get this shit done.
Of course.
Let's see. Oh, ready then. That smell is strong. It's almost as strong as French press. It's almost as strong as French press. Okay, let's see where we go. That tastes great. Now, that tastes like a real coffee beer. It has the same power and smell overwhelmingness of French press. So that means once you crack open that beer, you're gonna smell the coffee. It just blows out, and that's a good thing because you already know what you're getting yourself into with this. And the taste is bowls like French, like Java, consistent. But a lot stronger, so it's almost like if Java and French press started doing scissoring, and it's fucking created a bolder flavor. It's a bolder profile. It's a stronger profile, and then at I think this is 9%. 9% is pretty much just as strong as a Java, but I feel like this has a richer taste. I mean, I can't say much about it. It's for those who really, and it's not for fucking beginners. If you don't like coffee beers, you're really not gonna like this at all. You could literally probably add Irish cream in it, and it'll probably taste fucking badass, which I might do maybe here tonight and let y'all see how it works. Oh my god, that sounds amazing with a fucking... I know what I'm gonna do next!
Indication.
It tastes amazing. It tastes great. So it's a winner. It's a winner. Out of all these fours, this is the winner.
Got a winner.
In my opinion, my base sources here is gonna be Black Mass, Java, French press, and the floor. These are like in my order from here to here. I'm sorry, like Java was number one for like long, and then the Black Mass just really blew it away. It's my opinion. I know a lot of people swear by the French press. No label has their hit or miss. They really are a brewery that really are trying, and I'm a fan of some of their work. But you know, when it comes to stouts, in my opinion, and this is just a hard fact, no 11 Below does have their hitters. Like I love Negative Space. The Positive Space was amazing last year. But in my opinion, when it comes to stouts, it's Brash. Brash all day locally. Brash all day locally. That's their expertise. That's what they do. So in the wintertime, stout season, Brash is always what's filling up my fridge right now. Anything else is just like I'll take it. I'll get out of my way. These are, like I said, but these three are easier. You can find these at stores around stout season a lot easier. Jesse would have to go to the brewery, and it's seasonal around time. This is usually around Just start releasing these around Black Friday. Same with all these. But you base your opinion on it. So you try to figure out what you like and what you don't like. This is it. This is my first time doing it. I think I did right. By myself. Hey, party. Alright, next time, motherfuckers, I'm gonna drag one of you asses out here and do this with me. I can't do this all the time. Alright. But Brash is #1 winner. Merry Christmas to you guys. Happy holidays. Stout season, baby. We're here to get swole and get strong, and I'm sure we're gonna keep going on and on and on and on and on. One more year for this channel. Thank you everyone that supported me. Still at it. Somehow, some fucking way. Till next time, my friends. Drink safe, drink smart, drink responsibly. Salud.